Hello everyone, welcome to Eternal Brews. My name is Pojo, and today we are looking at some silly shenanigans. We're playing around with a weird combo that we found that may or may not focus around a bug. It's hard to say if this is intended effects or not, but we're having a really good time in the throne meta playing around with it. It seems like right now the throne meta, at least in gold, is pretty fun. I'm actually enjoying like building jank and playing jank, and jank is winning games like it's supposed to be able to do every now and then. So here's some jank for you. We got Quinning Ritual. The idea behind this deck is that we are trying to play a very difficult combo, well, actually not that difficult of a combo, around Heirloom Blade, a complicated combo, around Heirloom Blade and Ruckus Rouser. So here's the basic idea. You play down a Ruckus Rouser, it costs 4. If you're on turn 6, that's usually when you do it, but you can play it as early as turn 2 with Bulletshaper or turn 3 with Bulletshaper. Most likely you're going to be playing it either turn 4 with extra Ruckus Rousers in your hand or turn 6 for the full combo with no interruptions. Ruckus Rouser has Renown. You get power this turn equal to double the cost of that spell or weapon. This is triggered, incidentally, by Heirloom Blade. Heirloom Blade, despite costing 4 less, does trigger for the full amount on Ruckus Rouser, bringing us up to a full 12 power. When we do that, we can then do any number of things based around 6 cost cards. Caiphus Wandering King, End of Hostilities. Camoni Dusk Rider, End of Hostilities. Quinn Lone Wanderer, End of Hostilities. Spitflame Draconus, End of Hostilities. Waystone Titan, into an attack, into a Quinn Lone Wanderer, or maybe just a bunch of 6-drops and then your opponent can't play spells until the end of the turn. There's a wild amount of different things to do with it, and if none of those are your particular cup of tea, there's always 8 of the Hooru, which stuns each enemy unit, plays 2 4/4 owls with flying, and draws 4 cards while also getting you 4 armor for your Heirloom Blade, making it a 4/8. This is a back-breaking combo. It's really strong and will typically just win the game on the turn that it's put out. So, well, not quite on the turn that it's put out. It's not an instant win by any means. You still do have to value out. You can't get harsh rolled off the board, or rather you can, but at that point you'll have to replay the combo, which in my mind makes it a more fair combo. If you are playing the stuff out and then there's still some possibility for your opponent to wiggle out of it, that's something that makes a fun combo deck for me, because there's a lot of weird interactions that happen, and you still get to play around with like 6 Quinns, which is always a fun time. So yeah, we get to 8 of the Hooru, we get to End of Hostilities, and all of that kind of stuff just plays out all of these ridiculous 6-drops. In addition, we can play the 6-drops off of Imperial Loyalist with End of Hostilities, so that's one other way to trigger it. We are also doing a little bit of Reweave shenanigans to play out other cards. Most of this is combo fetch. We're using Bulletshaper to discard the difficult end cards that we are drawing if we need to get a little extra power and play our combos out early. We are playing Bladecrafter to pick up the weapon that we need, and we are playing Rujin's Choice to pick up the unit that we need at fast spell speed. Ruckus Rouser is typically the hardest card in the deck to find, so it is something that we really want to be putting on top of the deck. I played around with the idea of using Rise of the Challenge, but I decided I wanted something that worked a little bit better with both Imperial Loyalist and we were previously playing some Hojins as well. So yeah, that gives us a little bit more room for shenanigans. We can do a little bit more as a result of it. It costs us cards, obviously, but the double damage can come in handy as a trick, and if we are using it for the top of the deck, we are probably using it to win the game. So not too bad overall in terms of what kinds of value you can get out of it. And since the rest of the deck provides so much value in the higher end, Rujin's Choice gives us a nice little thing in the lower end to get around and play with it. We've also played this with Hojin Crownbreaker. It sacrifices to Heirloom Blade and does trigger for a Justice Sigil. So if you're interested in that, that's something that you can do. Other than that, we didn't really find it to be very useful because we kept ending up sacrificing it without getting the lifesteal off of it. Some lifesteal for this deck wouldn't be a hurtful thing. You can certainly play around with different ideas. This is obviously a rough sketch to do with as you please. So yeah, that's it. We're going to show off a couple of highlights from the game. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the outro. Cheers. Keep that. It's got the even. It's got the Heirloom. Only thing we need now is red and Ruckus Rouser. Fixing still being a little bit fussy. I could maybe go Petition or something. I'm glad this isn't good. Normally Evenhanded would just make it good. but I am enjoying it tremendously. Nice. Found a second red, which we did need. Got a decent amount of power here. Got an Heirloom Blade if we want it for aggression. There's the Ruckus Rouser. I could draw 8 cards. Do I want to play the Ruckus Rouser? That seems super dangerous here. But I would play Imperial Loyalist for sure. Heirloom Blade, get like maybe a another Heirloom Blade? Could be fun. Not surprised to see the Hailstorm at all. Give me 8 of the Hooru.
Winds protect me.
I think I'm gonna go for 3 6/6s and no spells.
Game's over, boys.
Oh, it popped their Aegis. Wait, no, but this one... that one will trigger. No spells. That's it. That's the combo. We just did some shenanigans. Oh, beautiful. Nady. Imperial Loyalist, Crest, Primal. Keep it. Yes, do we keep it? Green, red, blue. Power's okay, but the End of Hostilities are not. Okay, let's redraw. That is better. We got a Ruckus Rouser. Rujin's Choice notably does not give us the thing we need, but we can still get, that is one of the cards I need, right? Last thing I need is Heirloom Blade. Joke's on you, don't have a market. No Heirloom Blade there, but we can still pick up Bladecrafter.
At last.
Okay. We are there. Hey, Mommy Megazord. Cheers. This is a pretty hot mess. Are we gonna play Ruckus Rouser? Probably.
I fought for them all.
Might get Devouring Shadow, but that's fine.
Game's over, boys.
This is Mono Shadow. Take a little less damage. Maybe not. What you playing?
Now it's my turn.
Got a Vara. I've just realized that I can't quite do this the way I want to. Because I don't have blue.
Drink up! Life's too short! To arms, warriors!
What do I want? The last Loyalist or the Ruckus Rouser again? Let's go with the last Loyalist.
Life's too short!
I could also have done Rujin's Choice to get a double damage 4/3. That might have been good.
Now it's my turn.
It's fine. Camoni's Corrupt is 2, so that's not a big deal.
To arms, warriors!
Another glass.
Swing, swing. Evenhanded should get us the blue we want.
Music lifts our spirits.
Caiphus plays on his own. We'll play Caiphus. We want to do Quinn here? Or Caiphus? Important questions. Let's do Caiphus. Caiphus got killer. Good job, Caiphus. And Caiphus got Aegis and Warcry. Also good skills. Well, they can still play Ikaria. I'll take an 8/8 Quinn, sure. Should I, though? I mean, flyers are going to be my problem, right? I don't know. It's a refreshing card, and we got some good stuff coming up. I think I like it.
Touch of
Opponent can finally play spells. Alright, there's some damage there. Dark Return of Vara, Vara Saxa, 1/1. Later. Not now, but later.
I'll forge my own path.
Bulletshaper doesn't do much here.
I fought for them all.
Veteran Merc is an odd choice. I guess if you're desperate? Maybe they have power to play Vara as well. Nope. Got the Bladecrafter.
In my sights.
A weapon for every occasion.
Another round. Chamber.
Very good. We are golden. Gotta hear the Hooru next. That's fine. Well, this has been satisfying so far.
Our wealth grows.
That's nothing.
Game's over, boys.
What do we think? 8 of the Hooru or multiple Quinns? I think I like multiple Quinns.
My own path. I'll forge my own path.
That also drew me a lot of cards, you know?
In my sights.
It's the Quinning Ritual. Hello, Karia.
Down. Doom comes.
I gotta discard 8 of the Hooru to this, but it's still worth it.
Hunt them down. Doom comes.
Buy spells.
In my sights. In my sights.
And Heirloom Blade for the win. Alright, that was beautiful. This deck finally feels like it's kind of where it wants to be. Alright, so that's the deck. As a reminder, we have a new channel up. It's called Pojo Plays. We are going to be putting up, I actually have videos scheduled. Basically, they're going to be Let's Plays, any sort of like long-form content, the kind of like COVID time fillers that we generally can't put up on our main channel because they are just like a little too big and a little too off-brand. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back with more Eternal Brews. This is actually a legitimately fun meta right now, or at least it is for the first couple of days. So let's see where it goes and whether or not we're going to have a delightful time. I'm really enjoying Draft right now. I'm enjoying Throne. We're going to be playing around an Expedition tomorrow at 7 p.m. PST. So catch us there if we aren't trying some other weird experiments. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Pojo. Have a lovely evening.